Create TV presents Saved in the City. You've seen them on Instagram. Now they're coming to your TV screen. Subscribe today and get ready to stream Saved in the City.
Hello, everybody. I am Real Talk Kim. I'm so excited that we're together again. What? So today I have invited one of my great friends here with me today. Her parents go to my church, and I've had the honor of getting to kind of live through this awesome woman's life. She is doing things in her family that nobody else has done. She's breaking the mold. Her name is Angel McCoughtry. You'll know her as number 35, and she plays on the Atlanta Dream. She is a woman WNBA player. What? And so we're gonna walk into her life and we're gonna let you see how she started. Some of you have kids out there. A lot of times we want our girls to be like dancers or ballerinas, you know? And so when they come up and say, man, I wanna play basketball, sometimes that's hard for us, you know? So she's gonna help us realize, let your kids fly. She's gonna show you how she did it, how her parents supported her, and she has one of the greatest ice cream joints in the ATL. So let's meet Angel McCoughtry. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Real Talk Kim. I am so excited that you're back. I'm back. We're back together. It's going to be incredible. And I have the honor of having my favorite basketball player on the planet. What? Ain't no man got nothing on you, boo.
Well, thank you for having me.
I love you, Angel McCoughtry.
I love you more.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
I just love you. I'm like, 35. I'm just really honored. So your mom and dad started coming to our church, a pastor church of the Harvest, Fayetteville, and your daddy's like this really tall drink of water, and I never knew that he had 3 amazing daughters.
Absolutely.
You've got 2 sisters, and you are you got a nephew and a niece that you like.
Yes.
Your mom too. Like
Absolutely.
I love the way you love them, and I love the way you love your mom and dad.
Oh, absolutely.
You know why God's blessing you?
Why do you think so?
Because you are an incredible person. You take care of your family, you love your family, and you're just pleasant. You're like, ain't got a reason to be, but you are.
Well, you know, I think that's a reason for the success. You know, when God gives you a wonderful family, you know, that helps you get to where you are. But first, let me tell you a funny story. My dad and my mom, they're like, hey, we go to this new church called the Harvest, and we're like, hey, you gotta come check out our pastor. She's awesome, she's amazing. I'm like, who's this pastor?
Oh.
His name is Pastor Kim. I'm like, I heard that name before. Came to the church, had a wonderful time.
Oh.
And of course, I'm like, of course I've seen her before. Everybody follows you. Everybody knows who you are. I mean, everybody loves you. So, Pastor Kim, I am not only just, you're a blessing, but I'm a big fan of you as well.
Angel!
Absolutely.
Ditto, man. I'm like the president of your fan club.
Absolutely. And right away when you found out I play basketball, you came right to us.
Yes.
So that's amazing too.
And I was the one screaming the loudest.
You were
35!
screaming the loudest.
Like I didn't even know what was going on. I just knew you were a whole boss out there. You're like a beast. You're like throwing goals all the way back.
Is that Pastor Kim over there? All right, let me make this shot.
I was praying for you.
Absolutely.
I was anointing you, girl.
I felt it.
Number 35. So you are with the Women WNBA.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Atlanta Dream, right here in Atlanta, in our hometown. So.
And you are what? An Olympian? You've gone to the Olympics.
Yes, I've gone to Olympics twice.
Like you got the big ring. Like I like the jewelry they give you.
Oh yeah, so we have the big ring and we have the big gold medal. So I have 2 Olympic gold medals, 2012 in London and 2016 in Rio, and what an amazing experience.
Oh my gosh.
Girl. I mean, growing up in Baltimore, I played basketball with the guys, right?
Yeah.
So I remember they told me like, hey, you can play in this WNBA one day. I'm like, what's that? I would go home and watch it on TV and I'm like, I want to be like that one day. But to be an Olympian, it never crossed my mind. That was just another blessing that
That's
God,
exceedingly abundantly, man.
God just threw another blessing in there to be an Olympian, and that's something like I wish everybody could experience just in that atmosphere and all these amazing countries. And It's an amazing
And I
experience.
love how you enjoy it. Like, man, you're like a little kid out there. I get to
my
watch
gosh.
on, that's why I love social media, because it lets us follow you all around the world, and you take advantage. Like, I remember you even went to that place and you got in that water, the moving water. What was that? The healing water or something?
Oh, probably in Israel.
Yes.
Or Jordan. One of the, I travel so much, y'all.
Like, we lived through you on that.
You know what? I always encourage people, you please try to travel. It just broadens your mind in so many different things. If you can't afford to travel, go somewhere out your neighborhood you've never been. So that's what I encourage people to do, you know?
And jump. You're the queen of jump. Like, you're the queen of, I'm just, you know, the Bible says that he's a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. You're kind of like me, and that's probably why I love
like
you.
that.
We're like, God, we're about to jump. You're either going to teach us how to fly or you're going to catch us. Because,
hey,
man,
amen.
that's just the kind of girl you are.
Yeah,
so
just
listen,
adventurous, yep.
So when did you decide, like, how did the door open for the dream?
You know what? I went to the University of Louisville, and we made it to the Final Four, had an amazing career there. And I was praying to God. I said, God, I want to be drafted #1, please, please. And I saw that Atlanta had the #1 draft pick back in 2009. I kept praying for that. And of course, when I'm there at the draft, they're mentioning every other girl but me. And I'm like, oh my God, is this not going to happen? And they said, the #1 draft pick for Atlanta Dream goes to
No!
Angel. Yep. So I was like, oh my God. It was just.
They saved you to last.
Yes. It was
coming to
surreal.
midnight hour.
Yep. And God answered all those prayers. I mean, I've been here ever since in my career, 10 years, y'all. I'm getting a little old.
How old are you?
I'm
Or
32.
do you care if I ask you?
No, 32.
You looking good. They say black don't crack. You ain't cracking. You ain't cracking. So listen, so I know that, did your dad play basketball?
He did. He played at Coppin State University
Okay.
in Baltimore.
And then one of your sisters plays too.
Yeah, my youngest sister, so I have 2 younger sisters. The last one, she played a little bit.
Like,
but
y'all
now
close.
she's getting into modeling and stuff, so.
She's gorgeous
Yeah.
though. She got legs to heaven.
Make sure y'all post a picture of her.
Yes, she got legs to heaven. And then your other sister, is she a beautician?
And she's a beautician. She
Like,
does
y'all
hair.
all bad.
So.
I
yeah.
love your dynamic. I love your closeness. I just love your family.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about this injury.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
What did you think? Like, I've watched your dedication and even the
Yes.
healing process. Like, you ain't laying down like, God, heal my leg. Lord, let a miracle take place. Girl, you up
Absolutely.
early. You're hustling.
Yes.
You're in rehab. It's been a process.
Well, let me tell you guys, it's one of those things where, you know, everything's going perfect in your life
Yeah.
and you're winning, and then you have this bump in the road, you get hurt.
Yes.
And I have to sit out a whole year. So September next month will be a year. And it's like, God, what is going on? I mean, I've had struggles. I felt like I wanted to quit.
But you didn't. You didn't show it.
I didn't.
You
And
didn't show
it's one of those things I try to tell the kids, you know, these things happen, but
Yeah.
you got to keep going, you know.
Because don't you have foundations?
Yep.
Tell us about that.
So the foundation is called Angel McCoughtry Dream Foundation. And it's kind of like where we want to make dreams come true. We want to help the kids find their passion in life. And I know you're a big adamant fan of helping the kids find their
Heck
passion.
yeah,
What is your
man.
passion in life?
Yes.
You know, what do you want to do?
Like, go for it.
Yep.
Like, you'll
So-
never know unless you jump. And even if you fail, you wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have moved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Always.
failure's not failure unless you quit.
Always. And that's what I tell the kids too. Success is not tomorrow. You know, they don't see how many years it takes. How many years did it take you to get to this level of pastoralship and things like
Yes,
that.
And
So-
people trusted, God trusted you.
Absolutely.
You know what I love about you is I've watched, and again, social media, you can stalk, I can stalk you. And what I love about you is that I watch all these little girls. Like, I even went to school with this girl, this lady. 1990 we graduated, but social media, you get to see your sisters that you graduated with. But she has a little girl, and her little girl, she wanted her little girl to be girly. She was like, I tried to put her in ballerina, and I tried to, and this little girl fell in love with Angel McCoughtry.
Aw.
And this little girl, her mama finally, because I mean, I talked to her. I was like, that girl
Yeah.
goes, her parents go to our church. I go to the Atlanta Dream. I'm yelling. I'm the loudest one. I got a 35 pin on me.
Absolutely.
You know, because she's teaching us that just because you're a woman, you can still do these things.
can do these
And now
things.
she brings her to your camps. And that little girl is excelling because you have taught her it's okay
Absolutely.
to be in your
Absolutely.
skin.
You can, because, you know, one thing I hated being called growing up, I was the only girl playing with boys. It wasn't my fault a group of girls wasn't playing with the boys basketball. They called me a tomboy, right? So I hated that name. Like, why do I gotta be called a tomboy? Because I
Yeah.
want to play sports. Guess what? Girls play sports now. They're
Yes.
athletic looking. It's
Yes.
okay. Just
but
be
you
yourself.
don't it make you feel good that you're one of those that's bringing it to the forefront?
Yeah, just be
Girl,
yourself.
you're doing it.
You're athletic. It's all right.
Yes, and you can still wear red lipstick and play basketball.
And you can still play basketball and be feminine or whatever you want to be.
Yes.
It's all right.
You can still rock some fashion.
Still rock some fashion.
So listen, when you fell a year ago, did it ever cross your mind, I'm never gonna come back? Because that's what this show's about.
Oh my gosh.
Angel, that's what this show's about.
Yeah.
This is why we're on the world, bringing people, letting them know
Yes.
when life hits you, what are you gonna do?
Oh my
you
God.
can't stay down, you gotta bounce back up.
You got to.
And so this is just a perfect
It's
part
perfect
of the
scenario.
show. Yeah.
Because the Bible says the rain is going to fall on the just and the unjust. So guess what? It's going to happen. You're going to have bumps in the road.
Yes.
I've had visions of just giving it up and quitting because it's been so hard getting back a year. I haven't played basketball in a year, guys. So you already know what I'm feeling in my head.
And you've been working your tail off to
And
get that leg
it's like,
back.
am I ever going to get back? So
I know.
I'm like, I just want to give this up. Just forget it. But you know what? You can't.
No.
That's what the devil wants you to do.
That's your
He wants you to give up. He wants to steal that gift, that joy. But guess what? God gave you that gift. Can't nobody take it away. Can't no human being take it away. You keep striving, y'all, and keep fighting. Fighting that good fight of faith.
Get up one more time.
Yes.
Get up one more
Wait a
time.
minute, we have to get up and shout. Hey, can we get some music?
Hey, I want to do that.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Yes.
This left leg won't move.
We're claiming that healing on everybody right now. Yes.
Yes, man. You're right. Come on. Somebody running around their coffee table right now.
That's right.
Angel, because this something, it wasn't a divorce. It was just something that happened with your dream.
And it always makes you
And you know
stronger.
what? It is prophetic that you're on the dream.
Yes.
And you ain't giving up your dream. Ooh, that just
Absolutely.
dropped in my spirit.
I'm feeling it, Pastor Kim. I'm feeling it right now.
In the flow, baby. Okay, so I also want to talk about you're not only extremely gifted, you're not only extremely talented, you're not only extremely awesome from the inside out, but you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You're a whole boss. So you have my favorite ice cream in all of the ATL,
Yeah.
McCoughtry ice cream.
Absolutely.
And your family works there.
Yeah, my
I
dad
love
helps
that.
manage it. It's just been really good.
Yes, but
So-
what made you like ice cream?
So I knew that question was coming next. I get that question all the time from people. Angel, why do you have an ice cream shop? So I'm a big sweet eater.
Yeah.
I love ice
That's
cream.
why she has to play basketball to keep them six.
Right.
Them
to
six.
keep in shape because I love sweets. But someone just said, hey, you know what? Try this out. Let's see if you can do an ice cream shop. I started doing research on it, and literally like 1 or 2 years later, we opened the ice cream
Come
shop.
on.
But it was also a way to give jobs in the community. We help different organizations and foundations with the ice cream. So it's been a blessing.
Yeah, man, y'all send ice cream to us.
Yep,
Like I
absolutely.
live for your daddy to bring me ice cream. Like you bring ice cream, because you.
What's
do-
your favorite flavor?
I love key lime.
Ooh.
I love key lime, but I got to go to the opening of yours.
Yes,
you
you were
invited
there.
moi,
Of course.
to your opening downtown because you're over there by what's that restaurant?
I'm over there by Old Lady Gang, Castleberry Hill area.
Yes, so y'all gotta go there and you gotta
Yeah.
visit her. They have smoothies, they have gluten-free ice cream. Girl, you got it all going
So now
on.
we have to make a key lime ice cream in your name.
You
Pastor
ain't got no key lime.
We're gonna bring one now.
You gotta make it RTK.
I sure
Real
will.
talk Kim
Just
ice
Real
cream.
talk Kim ice cream, y'all. We're gonna make it key lime pie.
Y'all, when she makes the key lime pie, I'm telling you, gotta like
Yes.
blow the place
We're
up.
gonna blow it up.
Yes, I can't believe you ain't got no key lime though.
I'll make sure we get the key
Everybody
lime.
likes key lime.
You're right. I'm gonna get some in there this week.
Y'all stay tuned. By the time this airs, we're gonna have some key lime
lime ice cream.
on the set. We're gonna be all sitting in front of our. You're gonna have a special the night this airs.
Special RTK ice cream coming
And they're
soon.
all gonna be sitting there eating their key lime pie and dreaming about opening up their own businesses.
Yes, and it being successful.
Yes, ain't no quitting.
Ain't no
no
quitting.
stopping us.
No
Man, I'm
stopping.
so stinking proud of you.
Thank
I'm
you.
honored you're in my world. I love your parents so much and your sisters and
they
your
love
niece
you.
and your nephew. And I'm super proud of you. And guess who's gonna be down there screaming her mohawk off her head? When you go back on the court?
I'm going to get back on the court next season. You'll see me. I'm going to miss this season. I will be playing overseas. And guess what, Pastor Kim?
What?
Next year is the Olympics.
Are you going
Remember
back?
2020?
Are you going back?
I'm going back. Tokyo. Make sure y'all watching next year. So that little bump in the road, all is set up for all of
Hey,
that.
all it did was get you prepared for the Olympics.
Absolutely.
It gave you a
So-
break from having to play every game.
Absolutely.
Because it ain't over.
You know what? I never thought about it like
It
that.
did. It got you refreshed.
Absolutely.
It was just your getting ready
Yes,
season.
just that getting ready
Man, I'm
season.
so proud of you. I'm gonna be your biggest fan, yelling and screaming for you. So for all of you out there, man, that are feeling like you've listened to Real Talk Kim, you've been on these series with us, and maybe the divorce isn't your plot in life, maybe a death wasn't your plot in life, maybe Alzheimer's, dementia wasn't your plot, and you're like, you know, I get it, but maybe it was an injury.
Yes.
Maybe it was something just freak happened, and here you are staring at your life, just stopping and being over. I just want to encourage you today. It ain't over. Yes. I cancel every plot, every plan, every scheme the enemy's devised against you or your family members or your health. And baby, today I dare you right now to get up and do that little shout that we did. I'm just believing that left leg is going to start moving. What? So get up and begin to live again. Grab your dream back. Pick yourself up. It ain't going to happen for you. You got to help God help you in this season. You know what I mean by that? Let me tell you what I mean by that. It's by getting up and living again. It's by going after that dream. It's by not letting your knee get hurt and you having to sit on the sidelines be a bad thing. Always find the silver lining. Always find the silver lining. It ain't over. Get up. Live again. I'm Real Talk Kim, Angel McCoughtry. Y'all be looking out for her at the Olympics, number 35 for the dream. We love you. We believe in you. Girl power. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Real Talk Kim. Peace out.